Hi, everyone.
Hello. I hope everyone can hear us.
I'm so glad that you are here with us on this wild ride that is life, and that you can be patient and understanding when the universe is constantly throwing curveballs, just every day, all the time. We're just ducking and dodging, and the crystals help. I will say my life is easier when I have crystals to help me duck and dodge and shield.
Sometimes these zodiac signs help.
Yeah,
with how you are as a person.
It helps to know what sign the sun is in. It helps to know what sign the moon is in. It helps to know the sign of the people in your life that you're close with. Some people might say that is a bunch of hocus pocus. And here's what I have to say to them. My mom is a science teacher. She's a walking Ms. Frizzle. And so I love the science behind things.
Hello, Jordan.
Hi. Just talking about the science behind zodiac signs.
I was going to say earlier. Oh.
What?
Sorry.
Go on, Andrew.
No.
You didn't raise your hand or anything, but all right.
Raise my hand.
Oh, well, I'm here to talk about the science behind zodiac signs. Our bodies are made out of stardust. Science has proven this. Modern science has proven that the base elements of our molecular and cellular structures are the elements found in exploding stars. That is wild, okay? We are also like almost 80% water, and water is very much affected by the shifts of the planetary bodies in our solar system. So our body is water and stardust. I'm not surprised that our human body is reacting to different planetary alignments. The sun being in a certain part of the sky, the moon being a certain part of the sky, where those different planetary bodies are in the sky when our soul comes into physical being in this organic body. So that's just my science on that, right? We're made of stardust and water react
building off of that too
to the different planetary bodies. Yes,
electromagnetism as well. Even water is affected by magnets, like we know that.
Yes.
So us being 80% water, that's why, there's an old sayings where like, oh, it's a full moon, be careful driving, or oh, it's a full moon, sometimes people can get a little crazy or not know what's go a little out of their minds. It doesn't happen to everybody, but it is possible. There's some level of statistics too, where if you look it up, where crazier things happen on full moons, or what we wouldn't expect to happen in our city or our town generally happens on full moons. It's pretty crazy. I always found that statistic to be interesting.
Anyone who works in a school or a hospital, an animal shelter, or a nursing home can vouch that on the full moon, the animals, the patients, the students, they all feel the energy. So yes, back to the zodiac signs. How did we get the zodiac signs? Constellations in the sky. Constellations are a group of stars that don't change. Now, obviously, over a millennia, the constellations change, but it takes a while for stars to explode or die or be born. So usually the constellations stay pretty much the same. Our ancient ancestors divided the night sky into 12 sections, like a pizza, and each slice had a major constellation on it. The Scorpion constellation, the Lion constellation, the Water Bear constellation, right? Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio, the twins, the Gemini. So when you were born, the sun was in a certain place in the sky. And it's tough to think about the sun and the stars being in the same place, but the stars are still there even when it's daytime, right? So the sun was in a certain part of the sky when you were born. I'm a Scorpio, so when I was born, the sun was near the Scorpio constellation. That's how you get your sun sign. That's also how you get all your other signs. Your moon sign, your rising sign. You have a sign for each planet in the solar system. Sagittarius, Saturn, Jupiter, Mercury. You have a sign for each one of those. Your major three that most people go by and that have a very strong play on your personality are your sun, your moon, and your rising. So that would be where the sun was in the sky when you were born, where the moon was in the sky when you were born, and then the rising is like the aspect of the sun on the horizon, which is a whole lot of math and nature that we don't have to get into. So we are doing a breakdown of the zodiac signs. We're going to do half and half. Little teaser. We're not going to bore you all evening. We're going to give you a little chunk today. We're going to give you a little chunk next week, so you have to come back and stay tuned. We're going to do the crystals for the zodiac signs and talk about the zodiac signs. So that's pretty exciting. We are going to do tonight... I know we're doing Scorpio, Leo, Aries,
Gemini. You already said Leo, Capricorn, and Aquarius.
Yeah. Retail, I hear you on that, Sarah. I've worked in retail for a long, long time, and it does get crazy on the full moon. Yes. Yep. So yeah, those are the signs that we are going to do tonight. And the crystals we are going to do are carnelian, agate, citrine, obsidian, fluorite,
amethyst.
And amethyst. And I know you want to see our giveaway. I know that's what you're waiting
Another Gemini.
for. Gemini season right now. Happy birthday to all my Geminis. We can even start with Gemini if you want. It's your season. We might as well.
Yeah.
My delightful air sign Geminis. Yeah, happy birthdays. Yeah, Pisces. I see you. Okay, our giveaway. Let me use my...
Oh, it does make a difference, May versus June.
It does, because I feel that November Scorpio and October Scorpios are different, yes.
Quite different.
This is right, Andrew? This is the giveaway?
Yep, that's
right?
the giveaway.
Yep. This is a selenite bar with the different stones for the different chakras.
And the selenite bar is engraved, I believe?
Yes.
It's just underneath the...
Took the words right out of my mouth. There is an engraving for each one of the chakras. The Hindu Sanskrit engraving underneath. And you can take the crystals off. They're just on there with museum putty. So you can leave it like that. They're not going to fall off. Or you can pull them off if you would like. And it goes root to crown. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I guess I could say what they are, too. This is tiger's eye, carnelian, citrine, green adventurine, lapis lazuli, amethyst, and clear quartz.
Oh, yeah.
Okie dokie, artichoke. Let's start with...
Remember, for the giveaway, all you need to do is comment, and then you'll be tossed into the Wheel of Names, and then we'll run that. Actually, Coral and Tom will be running that at the end, because unfortunately, I do need to leave a little early today, but... we
Don't
will
worry,
talk
Andrew.
as much as possible.
We'll take care of it.
Yeah.
Let's start with Gemini, shall we? It's their season.
That's me.
Air signs.
Gemini.
Intellectual.
Anyone who can guess my birthday. Just curious if you can guess it. I'm a May Gemini.
Tomorrow. Oh, he said May Gemini.
I am not a June Gemini. Now, the sphere in front of...
There are two...
The sphere in front of Andrew is a silver sheen sphere. We actually just bought a whole insane collection of spheres, huge all the way to small, and we are pricing them out. This one, if anyone on the stream is interested, please DM us, email us. We're still pricing them out, although I know we said we're doing fluorite today. This beautiful one here is a rainbow fluorite sphere. It weighs about 11.5 kilos. And this is usually $2,500. On this stream, we are going to be selling this for $2,000. So it's $500 off. So keep that in mind that this is here and it's spinning and it's beautiful.
It's so many colors. But I will say the Scorpio in me, this one is stunning and the color play is stunning. There's so many fun things to look at. But obsidian is for Scorpios.
Lisa, you got it right on May 24th.
Lisa gets a prize. I don't know what, but I'll pick it. I'll make sure you get a prize, Lisa. You said guess it and she guessed it.
Yeah.
She deserves a prize. We'll let Andrew pick a stone and send it to you. This is silver sheen obsidian, which is one of the rarest, if not the rarest. I'd have to double check and see which one is the rarest, but if it's not the number one rarest, it's definitely number 2. There are different types of obsidian. All obsidian is formed in or around a volcano. It is volcanic glass. Technically, it's not a crystal at all, but it's not man-made glass. It's volcanic glass, so it has all that energy of a volcano, that makes it. There are different colors of obsidian. Golden sheen, silver sheen, mahogany, rainbow, snowflake. I think I got them all. I might have forgotten. Those are all different kinds of obsidian. The different colors in the obsidian are gases being trapped in the glass as it forms. So there's different colors of that flash, and the different colors of the flash happen because different gases are being trapped in the volcanic glass as it forms.
Nice. Like even the back, like look at the back. It's the same idea.
My Scorpio heart just craves this like balance of light and dark and light play. Anyways, we're supposed to be focused on this one for tonight, but as a Scorpio, I just lust over the mystery inside the swirling black hole.
Thank you, Sarah. And also, Lisa, unfortunately, we can't be giving any of these spheres away, but I will pick a very nice prize for you.
Yeah!
And we'll be keeping it in the shop, too. So, oh, yeah. Here you go.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh. That piece is a
Gorgeous.
stunner.
All
right.
Okay.
Back to Gemini.
So,
I was like, how do we even get on this? Someone asked about this sphere. Yes.
Geminis.
Andrew, let us know. The
right?
twins.
It's funny because my whole life I actually never really experienced too much of the twin aspect of Gemini until I started opening up more into spirituality and getting further and further and further deep within myself and trying to figure out things about myself and work on myself. Now, it's the best way I can describe it is like, you are in, I don't want to say a constant battle, but it's almost like a constant battle within yourself. It's almost like having the angel and the devil on your shoulder constantly, consistently.
Weighing all the options. Geminis are always seeing it from both sides, taking it all in, weighing it, seeing all the choices and perspectives.
If someone tells me one thing, I have to think of the 1,000 different theories that can possibly happen, then I make a decision. So it's very taxing. So a lot of us...
Good thing they're so smart. Good thing Geminis are so smart and intellectually stimulating. Genius. And they love a good challenge. They actually have to be challenged or they get very cranky.
Oh, I get depressed.
Yeah.
I get depressed if I have nothing to do.
And cranky and depressed, yeah.
Like, actually, interestingly enough, a lot of us that I know aren't really homebodies. We need to be out. We need to be doing something.
Experiencing new things, yeah.
Throughout the day, if I stay home for more than 4 hours, even if I'm doing stuff in the house, I get nauseous. And I usually, this is gross, but I get sick at the end of the day. I need to be outside. I need to be doing something. Even if I'm just outside sitting from the house, as long as I'm not in the box, it's fine. But that's a lot of Gemini way. We need to be doing stuff. We need people, too. Correct. We are social butterflies. I get yelled at for it quite often. Like in a lot of relationships I've been in, they're always like, you're flirting. I'm like, no, I'm literally just being nice.
Air signs process verbally and mentally. They are talkers, all the air signs. And it's not that they talk all the time or that they love talking to everyone. It's different, but to process, they want to talk about it, either to 10 people or just to that one trusted best friend, but they are someone who processes through verbalization.
And it's hilarious, because like, as I'm hearing you talk in my head, I'm like, yeah, what's the point if you don't? So it's like,
as a Scorpio, if I have a problem or an issue, the last thing I want to do is talk to someone else about it. Unless that person is an expert and they can give me good counsel, then by all means. But other than that, me, myself, and I need to spend some time alone so that we can best conquer this.
Dude, it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's like anytime, even if the smallest thing happens, like, I'm not like calling it complaining, but like I'm calling like 20 people, be like, what's your take? What's your take? Because then that's how I gather information. And then I'm thinking
I never want to give any of my information away as a Scorpio. I'm such a secret keeper. I never want to share anything I know unless you earn it and you pass a test.
Yeah. See, I'm so bad at secrets. Like,
anyways,
unless it's a secret about a person. That's another thing too, is that Geminis are very loyal. We are very, very loyal.
They are.
Unless you piss us off.
Because it's hard to sometimes be a partner or friend to a Gemini. So once, you've passed their test, they want to keep you around.
So it seems like, in you saying that, I'm glad this is like building, right? Yeah, I love this.
I'm good at it.
In you saying that, it's like, it seems like we're not trustworthy, and it seems like it's really hard just to know slight bits about our past. But if you really get us to talk, we won't shut up. And also, if it's like passing a test, I suppose, where it's like, can I truly trust you? Can I see the loyalty in you that I also give? You know what I mean? Or can I see the care in you that I also give?
Oh, I'm sorry, Gemini. Did you want some balance? Is that what Andrew's asking for? Some balance?
Just a tad
bit.
Just
caring and giving
just
equal.
A tad. Just a tad. Now, June Gemini. So here's a big thing is that we will talk about some of because with every sign, there's your negative side, there's your positive side. That's balance, right? So one thing that a lot of people think Geminis can be is two-faced. And it's like, no, not necessarily. It's how we interact. It's talking. Sometimes we slip. Sometimes we slip and say certain things that people didn't want us to say, and we're like, oh, shit. But, like, sometimes, we really have it together. It depends if Mercury's in retrograde. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you, when Mercury... Isn't
that your ruling planet?
It is.
Mercury is the ruling planet for a Gemini. So obviously when Mercury is doing funny stuff, that's really going to affect a Gemini.
I become so dumb. It's unreal.
Is that what's happening, Andrew? The dad jokes all of a sudden out of nowhere. It must be Mercury.
Oh, my dad jokes come out of pure genius. So anyways, no, but
what's the stone for Gemini?
When agate. There it is.
Agate.
There it is. Yeah, this is a nice one. But here you go. But what I will say is that when Mercury's in retrograde, one of the big things that happened to me is that I don't develop a lisp, but I slur my words and I roll over my words as I'm speaking, and it's almost extremely difficult to talk, and it annoys the crap out of me.
Mercury is all about communication.
Yeah.
And clarity, also contracts and travel, but definitely about communication, especially of ideas or concepts.
So Sarah, one thing I will say is, like, you're saying I knew someone that is a Gemini, must have been on the negative side. I'm sorry you had that experience. But another thing I will say is that the reason why there are differences between May Geminis and June Geminis is that June Geminis are in Gemini. May Geminis were on the cusp of Taurus. So there's a little bit of residual there. And what I notice is that I do have some level of Taurus energy, and so I've been told, on top of my Gemini energy. And then when I do speak to people, they're like, oh, well, you're on the cusp. That makes sense. So, yeah.
That does make sense about why you and I get along so well, because I have so much Taurus in my chart, and there are some Geminis that I just don't get along with, and so that makes a lot of sense about why Andrew is the peanut butter to my jelly.
I like being the peanut butter. Peanut butter's good. I won't lie. I sometimes have a hard time getting along with June Geminis, but then when I meet a May Gemini, I'm like, brother, sister, whatever, because it's like, we make sense. But also, like Cora was stating earlier, it depends on your moon. It depends on your rising as well. So there are many other factors that go into your whole chart. But in general, if we're just talking about our sun sign, then yeah, I'm on the cusp. That's how it is. Agate is really good.
We can talk about what that means, being on the cusp.
Yeah,
if you don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want to elaborate?
I shall. Being on the cusp means that you're born between the 21st and the 23rd of the month. Now, why the zodiacs don't go from the first of the month to the end of the month, I do not know. Some astronomer somewhere, I'm sure, has a sciencey answer. It would certainly make it easy, but they do not go like that. They start anywhere from the 21st to the 23rd of the month.
I'm curious if it's because of old calendars, because our time has changed so much.
Something like that.
Yeah.
The changing of the planets and the daylight savings and the solstice. It's too much for my little brain. But I do know that cusp season, cuspies as I call them.
Oh man, I'm a cuspy.
Both of my parents are cuspies. Both of my parents are born on the 23rd. One the 23rd of October, the other the 23rd of June. And so they are a cusp between Gemini and Cancer and a cusp between Libra and Scorpio. So I have some personal experience. So cusp is anyone who's born the 21st and the 23rd of the month, meaning you've probably noticed this when you look at your horoscope on an app or in a book or on a website or whatever. Sometimes it changes between whether you're the start of one sign or the end of another sign. That's because what Andrew and I are just talking about. Not sure the exact reason. I'm sure it has to do with calendars and planetary movements, but the signs change at like a weird point in the month. And so people born in that 48-hour period before or after, like the shift in the signs, you get both. You get the duality of the sign that is being moved out of and the sign that's being moved in. So you're a cusp between Gemini and Cancer.
Taurus.
Sorry, I knew that. We just talked about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So moving out of Gemini season and into Taurus season.
Or out of Taurus into Gemini, right?
Isn't it Gemini season now?
Yeah.
And we're going into Taurus season. Oh, has it happened already? You're
Cancer.
right. Oh my God.
No, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good.
I have been living on another planet. And
maybe
it doesn't
Mercury.
matter. Maybe it's Mercury. So yeah, we're doing agate for the Gemini stone.
I know that when I use agate, agate is around, it's such a peaceful stone to me.
True.
So it's the best way I can describe it is Gemini's minds, it's going 1,000 miles an hour. We get anxiety. Sometimes we get depressed from it. We also like to be problem solvers. If we don't have problems to solve, we freak out. If we have too many problems to solve, we freak out. If we're in the problem and we can't figure it out, we freak out. So you know what's good for that? Agate. It brings so much peace. I've said before that I use it for astral projection. I said before that I use it for dreams. But the most I use it for, and I've been waiting to tell all of you for this, is just some damn peace. Having it around makes me calm. Well, in all honesty, it makes me more calm than black tourmaline, more than smoky quartz, more than obsidian, more, to be honest, I personally, for me, I don't know if it's for every Gemini, but I will say that agate is even grounding for myself.
That's because it's all earthy, and those other stones that you mentioned, the smoky quartz, the black tourmaline, the obsidian, those are so grounding.
Yeah.
Like so strongly grounding that sometimes it's like a weight, too much of a weight, whereas an agate is very earthy and nurturing and supportive and more like a hug or a cloud versus like a cave.
Yeah. Yeah, and but that's the thing, right? We're air signs, so that makes complete sense. We don't want to be completely put down. Not put down, but grounded. We don't want to be completely grounded. We still want to remain us, but maybe a little bit more peace. Maybe instead of the wind going, maybe it's just, that's the
Agates are one of those amazing crystals that come in every shade of the rainbow. So I think Gemini loves that too. They love options. They don't want just one thing every day, all the same, all the time.
Yeah,
and so
boring.
agate comes in a spread of rainbow colors. So that's nice. We brought the earthy, neutral palette of agates to you this evening. Should we show them or should we wait until the end?
We could show them a little bit.
Now,
We
right?
can show them now. Show them a little bit.
These are the
A little bit of slices.
agates.
Won't say the prices yet. We'll say the prices later. And then when we do say the prices, that's when we can sell them. Or that's when you can claim them, I should say. But these are what you're going to be looking at. I'll help you out a little bit there. I don't have nails, so I can't lift up anything. Here you go. Couple different things there, and then I think you were showing this heart, but why not show it again?
So yeah, some bracelets, some agate slices, a good heart. These are what we're bringing for Gemini this evening. And if you're not a Gemini, that's just your sun sign. You might have Gemini in your chart somewhere else. There's a lot of planets, so If you're looking for your chart, I would go to astro.com. It's free, and they'll give you your natal chart.
All right. Do you want to do Scorpio next? Since you're a Scorpio, why not?
Yeah.
Or did you want to do a different one?
What are we doing for Carnelian? Who?
Carnelian is Aries. My father is an Aries.
Yeah.
And I have Aries. You know what's funny? You know what's hilarious? Sorry.
No,
You know what's
enjoy.
hilarious? My mom's a Virgo. My father is an Aries. I'm a Gemini. But my rising is Virgo. And my moon is Aries. Hilarious.
This is why Andrew is his hair is so curly. It's just so tangled up in all of that.
Oh, it's tangled.
Energy that he just described. That's a lot of intense cardinal fixed energy. Yeah. Okay. So Aries for Carnelian. Carnelian is a red orange type of agate. It's actually a type of agate. So agate is a large category, and you have subcategories like blue lace agate, crazy lace agate, carnelian. Trying to think of some of the other ones. For Aries, Aries starts off the zodiac wheel. It starts with Aries. So Aries is the first zodiac sign. It's a fire sign, hence the fiery carnelian. Carnelian represents fire, energy, caffeine, enthusiasm, courage, drive, willpower. It's not a stone for taking a nap with. Aries don't take naps anyways. So carnelian is more like a gemstone version of a cup of coffee. It'll help you get that to-do list done. It gives you the energy and the courage you need to set intentions, set goals, achieve them, the energy to follow through, the confidence to try new things. It's definitely a very uplifting stone, a stone perfect for the sacral chakra, the solar plexus, right? Energy, confidence, willpower, sensuality, spark of passion or spark of creation or creativity. Aries is a conqueror. It just doesn't know anything else other than success and drive and relentlessness and just getting it done their way or the highway, right? And so the carnelian energy is wonderful for that. It can meet in Aries pace for pace, like jetpack, you know, in Mario where you like step on the star or whatever and it's like pew! That's what carnelian is, and that's what Aries wants. They don't want a nap. They don't want a soothing fuzzy pink hug. They want something to help them conquer job number 4.
It's hilarious. I wonder what my dad is. Because like he just
Yeah.
wants to come home and watch TV. Like that's what he does. It's crazy.
Well,
Trying
we'd
to
have
get
to
him out
see
there.
his moon and his rising,
I know,
but
yeah,
also
that's
like, was there no part in his life where he was relentlessly pursuing
Oh
something?
yeah, you know what? He was young. Now he's just getting old. No offense.
You know, right? I think that
No offense, because
Aries
everyone
finds if
ages
you're thinking
differently.
about your parents or your grandparents or your neighbor, and you're like, oh, they don't pursue anything turbo speed. Well, maybe they are pursuing, online solitaire.
Yeah, biology's
with
still a
relentless,
thing.
practice. So yes, carnelian comes in a beautiful display of reds and whites and oranges. We have some pendants and some bracelets and a beautiful dish. The dish could be, this is one of my favorites. I love it so much. It's so beautiful. You can use it for jewelry or a change, your wallet, your keys, your glasses. You can also use it for a candle or an incense or a smudge bundle. It is fire safe, fireproof. It was made in the earth with fire, so it is fireproof. You could put a candle or incense or a sage bundle in there. You could put it on a stand, a light up stand. You can see like the color through.
Yeah, do you want my phone light? Yeah.
If you wanted.
Yeah.
This isn't doing a good job, but you get the idea. You could light this up and it would glow like a fire, like you had a little circle of fire. See? Whatever. Okay.
I actually gotta get rolling.
Yes.
But I texted you what's left. So.
The zodiac signs you mean?
Yep. All the 4 that's left.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
But did you say what? But you didn't say what the crystals are. So for Capricorn and Aquarius is all I need, because Leo is citrine and Scorpio is obsidian. So what's Capricorn and Aquarius?
Capricorn's going to be fluorite. Aquarius is going to be amethyst.
Okay, I'm going to do Capricorn next. Peace
All
out,
right.
Andrew.
Everyone, I'm sorry I do have to leave early today, but it has been fun. And Coral will do an amazing job, as you know.
Namaste, Andrew. You're in good hands. Don't you worry, everyone. Fluorite for Capricorn. Capricorn is the end of the zodiac, the 12th zodiac sign. It is a closer. It's a finisher. It gets it done. Capricorn's worth ethic is directly tied to its self-worth. So Capricorns feel good when they are succeeding, when they are doing well, when they are following expectation, when they are exceeding expectation. Sometimes they can have tunnel vision when it comes to their projects, right? Sometimes their friends or family or pets can feel a little neglected or slighted when Capricorn has its tunnel vision on something important. They are nothing but successful, organized, goal-orientated. Now, obviously, everyone has different aspects in their life where they are a little messy or chaotic or maybe not sufficient as they should be. But when it comes to Capricorn, those categories that they don't excel at are few. They like to do well, and they like to put in the hard work to provide for themselves and those that they care about. So, on to the crystal fluorite.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Tom's gonna slide on in here and help me out. So exciting.
Oh, by the way, I'm a Capricorn. Everyone was guessing last time. So.
Hey, that makes total sense because Tom is brilliant
Makes total sense.
at being organized. He is very organized and has brilliant ideas about how to more efficiently do things here at Funky Stuff, or like creative thinking about how to solve problems, or intuitive ideas about ingenuity, right? How can we be different than other groups, or how can we do things differently than before to be more successful or more efficient? Tom's so good at that. That's because he's a Capricorn.
Well, thanks. And
Yeah.
I it is true that I do need to have that success to feel satisfied. But at the same time, I remind myself, it's a personality trait. It's not something that defines everything I do. And I just use it as a tool to drive forward. So I thought it was appropriate. We're talking about Capricorns, and now I'm here. And
Perfect time for Tom to slide in. I'm so glad that's the one I picked to do. And what he just said are the sentiments of an evolved Capricorn. That he uses that pressure that he feels to do well or be successful, to use that as a tool and not use it as a judgment or a way to have that negative self-talk rule his life, right? Some Capricorns never enjoy their success because they're too busy going, oh, it could have been better. I could have done this. It was 3 seconds too long. It was 1 like too short. It was, they're on to the next. Okay, I got a college degree and I'm on to my master's. All right, I got my master's. I'm on to my PhD, which is all well and good, right? I'm sure many PhD holders are Capricorns, but enjoy your successes along the way, right? So fluorite is an excellent stone for Capricorn because it helps with clarity. And it helps with focus and intuition and illumination. It gives you clarity on your soul path. This sphere that we're selling is fluorite. This sphere was originally $2,500. And we are doing a special crystal convo sale for $2,000 for this. So if you're interested, we can definitely send you videos and up close pictures, but it's blue, it's green, it's teal, it's gray, it's white, it's purple. It's a rainbow fluorite. There's actual rainbows in it. It would be perfect to meditate with, a perfect desk piece. You're really trying to pull in some clarity on a question or an issue, or with meditating. We also have some slabs and some bracelets, a smaller sphere. So some different ways to try the fluorite out.
we got a ton of new spheres, so this is just
Yes.
I love it. rotating like that.
Yeah, it's got all these rainbows on the top. I would turn it to show you, but I would be afraid I would drop it and break my foot. So I'm not going to do that. But yeah, we actually just bought a private collection of, oh gosh, it must be like 50 spheres, like a stupid
It's a ton.
amount. It's taking up a huge amount in the warehouse because each sphere is like the size of I don't know, a small watermelon. Each sphere is the size of a small watermelon, so they're quite big.
Yeah, and this is like a smaller one, just to give you an example. So we have some big ones here.
Okay.
Oh, thanks, Ashley.
Should we move on to the next zodiac sign, right? And then come back to the...
Yeah, whatever you want.
Yeah, so we're
just
going to
helping
do some slabs like this in a second. We're going to get to those in a second. Let me just finish up with the other signs. So I will do Leo next. For Leo...
My mom's a Leo.
Hey! Is she confident?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
She taught me a lot, so I gotta give her
Leos are
credit.
confident. I'm sure that's where you get your awesome hair from. Every Leo I know has amazing hair. They are lions at heart. They love, whether it's long or short, colored or not. Leos love their hair, and they put thought into their appearance, care into their appearance. Yeah, I'm glad Kai was showing the spheres earlier. They are all amazing. Yeah. So we've got some citrine from the Congo. We've got some citrine from Brazil. These are for Leo. So citrine is for the solar plexus. It is for confidence and willpower and drive. Also prosperity and wealth and blessings and abundance. Leos are confident leaders, natural leaders. They don't always have to be in the spotlight. They do well with people and with groups, but sometimes you can be a leader alone at a desk, or you can be a leader by writing a book, right? Writing a book doesn't involve you working on a team of people, but you can still inspire an entire generation, with the book.
Like about your impact,
right.
what you...
Excellent.
Mm-hmm.
Leos are very impactful.
Oh, yeah.
So they can't help but make an impact, right? Whether it's good or bad. I've definitely had some bad impacts with Leos. Leos don't quietly get unnoticed. They're not shrinking wallflowers. They're making an impact, whether it's a positive or a negative one. They're making a ruckus, and that's kind of what citrine is about. It's quite that powerful golden ray, that solar plexus, that confidence, and Leos are quite good at getting the party started, getting the ball rolling. They're a fire starter. They're a shaker-upper. So.
And you mentioned something, I feel like I love the term a double-edged sword, because everything has a good to it, and it also, there can be a negative. I don't like saying bad, you got to be careful with your vocabulary, but take the weaknesses of your sign and flip them. We're talking about Capricorn, and it's a perfectionism and a drive to succeed, but use that as a tool with whatever sign you are, and don't look at it as negative. Just look at it as a feature of yourself. And lemons into lemonade, to take whatever you're given and just roll with it and make it amazing.
I love that. Again, these are sentiments from an evolved Capricorn. It's not all Capricorns
You're giving me a lot of credit here.
and speak like that. And so it's clear that Tom has done the inner work and has done the self-reflecting. He's seen the things about himself that could be problematic, and that isn't being narcissistic. That isn't being a negative Nancy. That's being clear and clean relationship with himself about his strengths and his weaknesses, as we all have. In my opinion, forewarned is forearmed. When I make a comment about Leos being overly confident to the point of being overbearing, or Scorpios being secret keepers to the point of hiding things from friends and family, or Capricorns being overworkers to the point where they end up alone, right? That's not a dig. That's not a negative comment. That's a warning. That's a foreshadowing. That is a, hey, careful. These are your tendencies, right? Just like when the doctor says, you're predisposed, you have a predisposition for, I don't know, diabetes or lung cancer or, pneumonia or whatever. That doesn't mean you're going to get pneumonia tomorrow. It just means I have asthma. So I know that I need to be careful about stuff like bronchitis and pneumonia and smoking and things like that, because I know that that is a trigger for my body. It just is. Didn't ask for asthma, didn't plan for it. Isn't a negative thing that ruins my life. It just is something that I'm aware of, and so I make choices around it. And so just like Tom was saying with the aspects of the crystals or the zodiac signs, it is the perspective that you hold that will bring in that vibration for you. Yeah, I'm glad you guys are liking it.
Nice. And you have a lot of insight. I
read a lot of books. I read 10 minutes every day. And I was just saying to the team today, they were asking me if I was prepared. And I was like, I've been preparing since the 5th grade. And my mom would be so happy that I finally have a place to spew all my knowledge, because she's really tired of hearing it. As is the rest of my family and my friends and my boyfriend. So thank you for listening, everyone. I'm so glad that you are intrigued, because I just can't get enough of crystals and astrology, and I could go on all day. So I'm trying to keep it clear and concise, but I'm glad you're enjoying it, Tom, and I'm glad everyone at home is enjoying it. If you ever have any questions, you guys have been pretty good about putting the questions in the feed, but I can go in any direction and answer any questions. So, I'm just trying to show you the crystals, talk about the zodiac signs, and give a little bit of everything, but I can also answer any questions. I am dropping quite a bit of knowledge. I'm not done yet.
I was thinking we'd do like a Q&A at the end. We could show some crystals and stuff.
Yeah,
and I had to mention Andrew, too, is just amazing at explaining stuff and talking, just like Coral. And earlier, Coral was like, I didn't prepare a script. Coral doesn't need a script. It's absolutely unbelievable. You can't go off script if you don't have one. And,
hashtag Coral, hashtag Scorpio. I can't go off script if I don't have one.
Quote me.
I love that. I'm going to write that in my journal tonight. I cannot go off script if I don't have one. Andrew and Meg do a beautiful job of they do so much research and so much homework, and they make these handouts and these pamphlets, and it's wonderful. They're brilliant. But this is who I am, and this is my very essence and my breath, and it is easy for me to talk about things that I practice every single day. Do not ask me about arithmetic or driving or budgeting. I don't know anything about that, but you ask me about crystals and we can talk all day. Yes. Oh.
Good bombo of crystals.
Yeah. For Gemini.
Oh, combo. I was thinking like a Zelda in your bomb bag.
Yeah, for Gemini, I'm going to say the agate. And then for Libra, I'm going to say blue lace agate. And then for Leo, I'm going to say citrine. Yeah. Astro.com for reading your natal chart. ASTRO.com. Shout out to Astro.com. Feel free to sponsor us. They're free. It's a free app, and it'll give you your natal chart. Yeah. Okay, I don't want to skip out on Aquarius. That is our last sign and our last crystal for this evening. Aquarius gets amethyst. You're so welcome. Also, astrocafe.com will give you your natal chart. I'm just an old school, I did my chart with astro.com back in middle school. So I just love astro.com, but Astro Cafe is also a good one. Also, I am becoming a modern woman. It's 2023. I don't love my phone, but it does do some cool things. The CoStar app and the Pattern app are natal chart apps that will not only give you your natal chart, but they will give you updates and notifications every day on what your day is going to be based on the planetary alignments of that day. So CoStar and the Pattern, also astro.com and Astro Cafe. So amethyst. Amethyst is the purple form of quartz.
Yeah, I love those points.
They are natural. They've been polished a little bit to just show how beautiful they are, but they're completely natural on the bottom. And then it hasn't been cut into a point. It grew into a point. They just polished it so you can see all those rainbows inside there. Amethyst is for peace and flow and ease and grace. It is for meditation and clarity, connection to the higher realms. It's connected to your crown chakra. It's good for releasing negative attachments or addiction. Amethyst is the number one stone to help with sobriety of any kind. So, Aquarius, the water bearer. Aquarius is an air sign, even though they think it's a water sign. I don't know why. It's not a water sign, it's a water bearer. I'm sure there's a sciencey astronomy reason why, but it is an air sign. Aquarius are change bringers. They do not like the status quo. They want evolution and transformation. They want ascendance. They want to grow and change and be better. They cannot tolerate injustice. And maybe that's what all the changing is about. Maybe if we lived in a utopia or a peaceful planet, then Aquarius would have a different MO, a different personality, maybe one of more peace and ease. But because there is so much injustice on this planet and so much work to be done as a society, Aquarius can't rest. Now, they all have their own specific things, right? They might care about puppies or kitties or injured animals. They might care about organic foods and getting better food to kids at school, or they could care about the care of people who are going to the last phase of their life. But there is something on Aquarius's heart that they want to be an activist for and volunteer their time for.
So it's like a passion.
Passion, absolutely. They are weirdos. They are not conventional. They're unconventional. They like to do things differently. For me, I find them, I just like it weird. So for me, an Aquarius is automatically a good time. As long as they're, fun and having a good time and not angry and in a rage or anything, but they're usually alternative. There's usually a little pepper in their sauce. Amethyst is great for Aquarius because it is peaceful and centering and easy and graceful. Aquarius needs that. They have a lot of emotions, a lot of energies. They're an air sign, so they're very intellectual. They have a lot of thoughts and feelings and words. And so the amethyst gives the peace, the flow, the ease, and the grace they need to gather that energy, that emotion, that call to transform needs to come from a peaceful, harmonious place, or else it's chaos, right? And we don't want Aquarius's chaos. We want Aquarius's ascendance, leveling up in a peaceful, harmonious way instead of a destructive, all-consuming way.
Yeah, and each thing, that's what I was saying. They kind of have a duality to them, because you have a passion where that could be something that you're obviously passionate about, or it could be something, you could get angry or have an emotion. So everything has their polarity, I think is a better word. So you just look at the bright side of it and realize that there's two sides to every coin. I'm just speaking in metaphors a ton, but that's the way I think, and that's how I interpret those things. So just listening to Coral explain it, that's how I look at the zodiacs and things like that.
Yeah, they're meant to help, not to define. They're meant to guide, not to insist. That's not how the vibration of the universe works. And when we talk about astrology, we're talking about stars. When we talk about crystals, we're talking about crystalline structures coming from the earth. So all of these things we're talking about have to do with the vibration of the earth or of the universe or of our solar system. One more left. I said that was our last one. Just kidding. I saved the best for last. Scorpio. What am I talking about? Almost didn't do Scorpio.
And my dad was a Scorpio, so I had a Leo mom, and my dad was a Scorpio. It was quite the experience.
Yeah, that is two very intense energies. Scorpio men can be a lot. It's because they are so filled with intense emotion. Scorpios are so filled with intense emotion that sometimes they do not express it in a healthy way. Sometimes they don't process it internally in a healthy way, and so Scorpios can do a lot of damage and not even know how they did it or how to stop. That's the negative side. Maybe we're going to start on the positive side. Scorpios are magnetic, strong, independent, charismatic, secretive, jealous, possessive, dominating, mysterious, intriguing. They love the occult. They love to be intellectually stimulated. They love secrets. Oh, I love to know something that nobody else knows. Isn't that so silly? I feel like it's like a little girl thing to be like, ooh, I know a secret. But the nice thing about Scorpios is that they're actually going to keep the secret. The annoying thing about little girls is that they can't keep secrets and they will run their mouth at the worst time. A Scorpio is going to keep that secret to the grave, for sure. Very loyal, very secretive, very stoic. Scorpio doesn't need you to be their friend. They could want you to be their friend, or you could want to be their friend, and they could be grateful for that. But Scorpio doesn't need friends or attention in the way that some of the other signs, like Andrew was just saying earlier, that he needs to talk to other humans in order to work out an issue. I don't want to talk to other humans about my problems unless they are going to give me some serious counsel that can help me.
So it's not like so much that they use people, more like they want you to serve a certain purpose, for better or worse. And that could be a good thing, because some people, if they need you around, if they have to have you there, it's kind of, that's an emotional burden too. And sometimes it's good to have people that have purposeful relationships, and that's how I'm putting it.
I like how Tom just put it. I like how Tom just put it because, you said something about like Scorpios. It's not that they're using you; it's that they like have a purpose or they want something to go a certain way. Scorpios are a fixed sign. They always know what they want, and they know how they want their relationship to go with you. They know what they want you to be to them. They know what they want to be to you. They, even though they have mystery for sure, they're not like indecisive. The mystery is like part of the charm and the charisma, and they're like wanting to be private and hidden. They're like ruled by Scorpio. They're ruled by Pluto, right? Like a shadowy sign. It doesn't have to do with being indecisive. Scorpio always knows what they want. So sometimes that can feel like you're being used by a Scorpio, that they've like, thought about it, like it's premeditated, that they've like concocted, and they do a little bit, but at least it's clear. Where other signs are like constantly changing their mind and constantly indecisive, Scorpio, it's like up front what they're doing. Even if you don't like what they're doing, they're not like being like, oh, I didn't do that. They're like, yeah, and what? What do you?
Yeah, maybe less scheming, like...
At least the scheming is out in the open, though.
Yeah.
You can see them plotting against you out in the open. They're not pretending to be your best friend and then secretly going home and plotting your demise, right? They're going to openly plot against you in the cafeteria. Yeah.
And that's better. Like, even with my friends, I'll tell them, like, hey, if there's issues, just tell. Like, I like to work through issues and just be upfront and open. I'd rather be someone overtly mad at me and angry or saying, something they don't like, and we can work that out and solve it. If you're not talking about it, then what is? And everybody has their purpose. It's like, we all live in kind of a community, in almost like a village that we all live in, and you have to have people with different qualities. It's not that one is better or worse. It's that we have different qualities, and sometimes you want someone who's going to keep a plan secret. You have to do that.
I would be an excellent detective, excellent infiltrator, excellent secret shopper. I love a secret. Ugh.
Yeah, you can't think of black and white. Like, all secrets aren't bad. Sometimes you have to keep a secret. Like a surprise party.
Yes.
Right? Don't tell that person about it.
Right.
We're going to show up and surprise them. And then someone has to tell, hey, we're going to have this party. And so, it's okay. Sometimes secrets are good. Sometimes these things. So that's what I do personally. I'm not trying to give anybody
You want your
life
therapist
advice,
to keep your secrets, right? You want your psychiatrist to keep your secrets, right? You want your personal investigator to keep your secrets, right?
Your doctor. Yeah.
Your doctor, yeah. The stone for Scorpio is obsidian. I talked about obsidian a little bit because we were talking in Geshen over the sphere. Oh, I would take her home and make a whole shrine for her, a Morticia Adams themed shrine. Obsidian is made in or around a volcano. It is volcanic glass. There's different colors of obsidian: golden sheen, silver sheen, mahogany, snowflake, rainbow. The different colors of obsidian happen because of different gases being trapped in the glass as it forms. So it is a volcanic glass, not a crystal, but it is made inside the earth, so it still has a dominant oscillatory rate. It still has a vibration. Obsidian is about releasing incorrect thought patterns, releasing negative behaviors, releasing attachments and relationships no longer serving our highest good, releasing grief, releasing suffering. Scorpios are a little relentless, and their attachments do not let go easy. They are not wishy-washy or indecisive, or they don't go back on their word and then say it and then don't do it. They're pretty intense, and so with that comes unhealthy attachments, festering, perseverating,
Uncle Fester.
obsessing.
You mentioned Morticia. So.
So I'm a festerer. I've discovered this about myself. I have to find ways to release the things that upset me, because if I don't release it, it burns a hole in my heart, and it grows and it spreads to other parts of my life and other parts of my body, and it manifests in physical ailments. If I do not let an incorrect thought pattern or an incorrect attachment go, I will become physically ill over time in different ways. And I know this because I go to the doctor and they do all of the tests and they go, nothing wrong with you. Everything's negative. You have no illness. You have no parasite. There's nothing wrong with you. And so I've come to realize that these moments that I am seriously ill and the doctors cannot figure out why, that is because that is an emotional trauma. That is an incorrect mental state that is causing my body to have these physical reactions. So I love obsidian like crazy. It just pulls. Obsidian is always in dark colors, right? And it's the volcano like releasing the magma, right? Releasing all of that energy, and what a powerful energy of release it is, right? That has to happen in order for the earth to survive. So Scorpios need to release the resentment, or it makes them crinkled and cranky and resentful and angry and withered and miserable. My grandmother was a Scorpio that didn't get enough hugs, didn't get enough reassurance, didn't get enough independence and love, and it made her judgmental and rough around the edges and difficult to spend time with. And so obsidian helps soften a Scorpio by taking the heaviness from their heart. That so personal.
That's great. And you got to let things go like that.
Yes.
You can't hold on to them.
Don't white knuckle it.
I know. I've been reading a couple books about thought forms, and we're gonna have another episode about that. I don't want to get too much into it, but your mind is so powerful. You can create things
I
like
want to be
literally.
on that thought form with you.
You're creating something that has its own consciousness in some way when you have these intense emotions. You know, and then groups of people can do that as well, and you literally will give life to something, and it will have its own form from your thoughts. That's where the word comes from. So just be careful, because like you're so powerful, and don't doubt yourself, because lots of things can happen. You know, good and bad. So just be careful with that.
Correct.
Should we show off some crystals?
Well, let's show off some crystals. It has been such a juicy evening. So many delightful topics. It just fills my heart. Okay, I'm gonna go straight from the paper. Make my life easy.
All right, and I'm gonna enter everybody's names. Well,
yeah, let's divide and conquer. All right, my wonderful humans, the time that you have been waiting for is here. This is a carnelian bowl, and there is a hole through the center, so you're not gonna be able to keep water in it, but there are plenty of things you could keep in it that is not water, that it would be a beautiful vessel for. This is number 1, so if you want it, you're gonna comment number 1. It was originally $45, and it is $36 this evening. 36 buckaroos for that beautiful carnelian bowl that I said earlier. You could put your phone in it, your keys, your watch, your jewelry, your incense, your candles.
So I've seen that particular piece in the shop, and it, you know, something you can use those for too is like some people use them as ashtrays even, but this one has a hole in it. It could still work, but I think of like a soap with that.
Yep,
It naturally
you want it to drain out.
out.
Absolutely. Tom's reading my mind because I was just about to say soap dish. Love it. Okay. Item number 2 is the adjustable carnelian bracelet. These are nice. People are always asking if our bracelets come in different sizes. Usually the answer is no. They're one size and they're elastic, but these are adjustable, which is great. You just pull on it to open it up, and then you pull both strings to close it off. So that's nice for someone who wants a smaller or a larger than our unisex one size fits all bracelets. This is carnelian. This is item number 2. It was originally $15, and it is on sale this evening for $12. It's nice that it's got the carnelians at the pulse points too. The end there, that's a nice touch. They didn't have to do that. They could have just left it. So yeah, you can wear these in the shower, in the lake, or in the pool. I never take my bracelets off, so you can wear them. We have a different kind of bracelet. This is the carnelian chip bracelet. Nice different variation of colors there. This is a stretchy elastic one size fits all for this. This is item number 3. It was originally $5, and this evening it's going to be $4 for the carnelian chip bracelet. And I could have put this one on too, shown it on me. So this one was number 2. This is adjustable. They're both carnelian. Ay, ay, ay. There we go. And then number 3 was the chipstone carnelian. Number 4 is a pendant. This will come with a black leather cord, so you can wear it or gift it right away. Carnelian tumbled pendant. This is number 4. It was originally $10, and tonight it is $8. Excellent to give you a boost of energy. Number 4 for $8. Tumbled carnelian pendant. And our last carnelian piece of the evening is a heart pendant. It has a beautiful druzy pocket.
Oh yeah, carnelian's so cool.
Yeah. This is also a pendant. It will come with a black leather cord, so you can wear it or gift it right away. This is number 5. It was $10. We're selling it this evening for $8. All right, those are our pieces for carnelian. Moving on to the agates. This is a blue agate heart, eyeballs included. This is number 6, Mr. Mini Funky. It's got beautiful druzy quart inclusion, the beautiful striping of the blue lace agate. It's got some interesting mineral inclusions. This is number 6. It's originally $75. This evening it can be yours for $60. We'll ship it to you and leave those eyes on for fun.
I don't know if you noticed, but we love
We
googly
do.
eyes over here.
We do. Number 7. This is a black and white agate bracelet. Number 7, black and white agate. There's also a little red and brown in there as well. This was $10, and we're doing it this evening for $8 for the black and gray agate bracelet with some touches of color. Number 8 is a gray agate bracelet. If you're someone who likes some more uniform color, this is just this beautiful blue, smoky, slate gray agate. It doesn't have those brown and red and yellow inclusions like the first one. So this was also $10. Tonight we're doing it for $8. We talked about how agate is grounding and centering, calming and relaxing. So if you want grounding, stabilizing, centering energy, that'll be the agate bracelets. We also have more than one of those bracelets. So if you want more than one, you can ask for more than one. The same thing with the carnelian bracelets. We have more than one. Carnelian is for energy and enthusiasm and courage. So if that's what you need, that's the bracelet for you. All right, agate slices are up next. This is number 9. Nice orange agate slice. This was originally $5. And this evening, it's gonna be $4 for this agate slice, number 9. This is agate slice number 10. I love the rimming of the outside. It reminds me of a slice of orange, a blood orange. Yep.
Like a candied orange or
Yeah,
dried.
love it. This is number 10. Originally $5, $4 this evening. Moving on to number 11. These are all agate slices. They're all red, orange, yellow, goldish color. Originally $5. Now it's going to be $4. That one's number 11. And last slice is number 12. Originally $5. We're doing it for $4. This one it's got like a goldfish trapped inside. This one's much yellow. The other ones are red, orange, brown. This one is gray and blue and yellow. So number 12, $4. So 9, 10, 11, 12, $4 each. Moving on to the giant.
Oh, Evie,
Yeah.
you want number 10?
All right. A perfect meditation stone, a perfect pocket stone. It's nice and smooth. You can take a nap with it. You can put it in your bra, in your pocket, meditate with it. It's a great worry stone, nice and flat.
We'll put that aside for you, thank you.
Yes. All right. Giant citrine. What a stunner. This is from Brazil. Beautiful citrine geode.
Yeah, and these look great in the lighting, I think.
This is number 13. It was originally $115. Tonight, it can go home to you for $92 for that beautiful citrine. Yeah.
Yeah, those are really great.
I just love them from the side.
Oh yeah, you can see that formation.
So yeah, originally 115. Tonight we're doing it for 92.
And a lot of points will come off. You can kind of see on the side. That's sometimes points will chip off, and that's where you get the points from these geodes.
Stunning. Love that one. Number 13. Number 14. This is a citrine from the Congo. They call this like pineapple quartz growth formation.
Oh yeah, look at that.
When they grow all on top of each other like that. I would even call this a whiskey or a cognac citrine. It's a combination of smoky quartz and citrine. It's when the citrine is not like a pale yellow or a bright orange. It's more of a smoky citrine. Nice whiskey to it. So these are from the Congo.
Oh, there we go.
That
yeah.
rainbow.
And these are popular. We've had a few people buy these.
I have more than one. Citrine is rare. Not super rare, but rare. And these are so beautiful.
Yeah, we actually had someone from the
Untreated,
Philippines
unpolished.
buy 4 of them off us one time.
It's not
working
easy
with
to
them.
get. They're not easy to get, especially not this quality, not this size. Look at that. Like, I'm sorry, what? This is a huge piece of citrine. All right, this is number 14, and it was originally $60, $48. That's a huge hunk of citrine from the Congo. Citrine is for prosperity, wealth, abundance, blessings. Okay, another citrine. This is number 15. It was originally $55. Tonight it's going to be $44. It's got great rainbows on it.
It's got like a honey color to it.
Yeah, this one's, definitely more yellow. This one is number 15. $55 originally. Now we're doing it for $44. Citrine.
Cool.
The rainbow fluorite sphere. This is the smaller one. We do have this hunka for $2,000. Originally $2,500. We're doing it for $2,000 tonight. But we also have a smaller version. Twin sister over here. So many rainbows in this. So many colors. So many rainbows. I love the striation of fluorite. So this is number 16. This is a rainbow fluorite sphere. It was originally $45. Tonight we're doing it for $36.
Yeah, fluorite's got to be one of my favorites. I got my friend a piece of fluorite for his windowsill. I forgot to give it to him for about 6 months. But
Hey,
it
John
ended
was
up
just
there.
making sure it worked good.
And he's not super into crystals. He lives at a house with his girlfriend, and I bought him the piece, and he absolutely loves it.
Oh,
And he's
I
not a
love
crystal
that.
guy. He's like, oh, it looks amazing. And I knew it. I love how fluorite looks in the sun.
Yeah.
Oh, that's some great flash.
This one will come with a stand. Yeah. Okay. So number 16, $36. Moving on to slices. 17 and 18. We'll do number 17 first. A rainbow fluorite slice. Beautiful purple, blue, teal. You can see right through it. This was originally $25. We are selling it this evening for 20 smackaroos. Beautiful slice. Love it. This is the other slice, number 18. This was $25 originally as well. We're doing this one for $20.
Oh, look at that. The thing I like about those is you have the rough edge, so you can see both qualities of it, the polished, and on the side you can see the natural rough texture of it.
Yeah, so that is number 17 and number 18. They're both $20.
What else we got here?
A lot of fluorite. Andrew is feeling himself with the Gemini. Okay, fluorite heart pendant. This will come with a black leather cord, so you can wear it or gift it. This is a mostly purple fluorite heart pendant. Number 19. This was originally $10, and we are selling it this evening for $8. There you go.
Oh, hold on. Let me make that big. Yeah, those are great. They're also one of our more popular items, I think.
Not too heavy. The next one is a fluorite keychain. This is number 20. Nice raw piece of fluorite. Take that natural earth energy wherever you go. It's got nice markings on it. It's purple and green. The keychain is number 20. It was originally $5, and this evening it is $4. Last fluorite item is a fluorite bracelet. These are some of our smaller beads, which I love. It's got the green and the clear and the purple. The bracelet is number 21. It was $10, and we're selling it this evening for $8. Love it. Again, nice and light. Fluorite's one of the lighter stones. And that is it for fluorite. Moving on to...
Oh, Lisa Nichols got 16 and 20.
All right.
Which ones are those? Thanks a lot.
The fluorite sphere is 16, and the fluorite keychain is number 20.
Oh, perfect. They'll go well together. I love fluorite, by the way. I mean, look at this.
Me too. Fluorite comes in pink, red, blue, purple, teal, green. Okay. So moving on to 20 and 21. Ooh, I don't have 21.
It's not this.
Let me look at that.
Oh wait, no, this is.
No, just kidding. I already did 21.
Oh,
so
yeah.
22 and 23. Just kidding. All right. Number 22. This is a rainbow obsidian sphere. So I'm gonna try and get it on camera.
Yeah, these can be a little shy, but when you get the right lighting, especially in the sun, they absolutely pop.
It looks like it's all black, but it's not. It has like a shimmer fluorescence. Oh, there we go.
Oh yeah,
See
you
it?
found it. Yeah, it's almost like an eye where you know, if you look into a cat's eye, for example, you catch it at the right angle and you just have this amazing flash.
So yeah, this is number 22. It was originally $20, and tonight it's 16, and it comes with a sphere stand. We also have number 23, same thing, rainbow, obsidian sphere.
Feels like a truck driving by or something.
It also comes with a sphere stand. This is number 23. It was originally $20, and we are selling it this evening for $16. Those are the rainbow obsidian spheres. Up next, tower, palm stone, and bracelet. We'll hold off on the bracelets. All right. Tower. This is number 24. Black obsidian tower.
I believe that's an obelisk.
You took the words out
Yeah.
of my mouth, Tom. He's reading my mind. This is a 4-sided tower, which makes it an obelisk. Obelisks only have 4 sides. It is a pyramid on the top and a rectangle on the bottom. That's what makes an obelisk. If it has more sides than that, then it becomes a generator. So this is a black obsidian obelisk. Number 24, it was originally $15 and we are selling it this evening for $12. Excellent for gridding with. Towers are excellent for gridding. They're excellent for having in your desk or in your living room. They really concentrate the energy into a specific point. This is a black obsidian palm stone. I love a palm stone. Perfect for meditating with, praying with, perfect for throwing at your enemies, perfect for taking a nap with or taking it into the tub, putting it in your pocket or in your pillowcase. This is number 25. It was originally $12. This evening is going to be $9.60. And next, let's do bracelets, obsidian bracelets. I have all of these bracelets at home. Imagine that, a Scorpio with every type of obsidian bracelet.
Be right back.
So, first one is number 26. This is a golden sheen obsidian, and you can see the gold light play right there. All of the beads are like that. I'm not gonna mess around and try and show you. I think that bead right there is showing it for the whole group, but they're all like that. This is number 26. It was originally $10, and tonight we're doing it for $8. Golden sheen obsidian. Next one is number 27. This is snowflake obsidian. It's all about balancing the light and the dark, right? Is the light and the dark in the obsidian, all about duality and harmonizing. This is number 27. It's $10. We're doing it tonight for $8. For all of the bracelets, we have more than one. So if you want one for you and your best friend, or you and your hubby, or your in-laws, you can get more than one. Last obsidian bracelet is number 28. This is a silver sheen obsidian. So this is like the sphere we were showing. The flash on this one is gray instead of gold. The first one was gold, and now this one is silver. So you can have more than one bracelet if you'd like. This one's number 28, silver sheen obsidian. All right, moving on from the obsidians into the amethyst. This will be our last. We can show any of them again that you want to see, but the amethyst is our last group of crystals. So then we'll go to a Q&A. We can show any other pieces again, answer anything, put anything aside for you. We'll do final last call. Okay, so first is the amethyst point, number 29. This is the one I was gushing over earlier. Wonderfully natural on the bottom and on the sides. And the top has been polished. It hasn't been carved. It grew that way, but they did polish it. So you can catch all those rainbows, all those phantoms. Oh, this is number 29. It was originally $80, and tonight we're doing $64. Oh, those rainbows in the top, so beautiful. So yeah, amethyst point, number 29, originally $80. Now we're doing $64.
I love how they stand up too.
Yeah,
Those
they do stand
perfect.
beautifully on their own. Perfect for a desk or a bookcase. Number 30 is an amethyst sphere. Beautiful amethyst sphere with little rainbows and pockets of light. Great uniform purple color all over. Great for meditating with, sleeping with, taking a bath with. Spheres generate energy in every direction. This is number 30. Originally $20. We're now doing it for $16. It will come with a sphere stand. Perfect for any place you want to bring peace and ease and flow and grace, relaxation. Moving on. Number 31, Royal Amethyst Point. They call this a root amethyst because they take it from the root instead of just cutting it off, right? Like this point, they cut it off from the point where This one, they left the root.
It's like a tooth, like a crystal
It's
tooth.
like a tooth. They left the root on there. So this one is number 31. It was originally $35. Tonight we're doing it for $28. It would make an excellent wand or staff, directional tool. It fits beautifully in the hand. Excellent for meditating with or doing healing work, clearing work in a room or on the body. This is number 31 for $28. It has plenty of rainbows in the top. Nice inky purple color. Number 32 is an amethyst cluster.
Oh, the clusters are great.
Beautiful. It's got this vein of like clear quartz separating the two purple clusters. This is number 32. It was originally $15, and this evening it is $12. Beautiful piece for a plant or a bookcase or a desk, nightside table, or in a bathroom. Just glitters. Ugh. Next piece is an amethyst cluster, number 33. This is a nice little piece for your purse, your pocket, your car, your sink, right? Some little place that just needs a little love, needs a little sparkle, needs a little peace. Amethyst is great for public places, your living room, your kitchen, your classroom, right? Because it's just a soothing, peaceful energy. It's not going to be upsetting to, any personalities or vibrations. So this is number 33. It was originally $8. This evening it is $6.40. $6.40 for this beautiful amethyst. Last thing of this evening is number 34, the rainbow fluorite sphere. We have been talking about this hunk of lovin' all night. This was originally $2,500, and we are doing it tonight for just $2,000. We're taking $500 off. We got a whole shipment of spheres, so if you want a sphere but not in fluorite, let us know. We might just have it. There's a good chance we might have it. The golden sheen obsidian is also for sale. If you want that, you can send us a DM. We'll let you know the price on that. It's very close and similar to the fluorite one. Okay, so that wraps up our crystal section. We talked about the zodiac signs. We talked about the crystals. We talked about the giveaway. If you want the giveaway, please comment in the thread, in the chat. Karen wants 33, which is the amethyst cluster. This one. We'll put that aside for you, Karen. So yes, if you want this selenite bar engraved with the symbols for the chakras and then a tumbled stone for each chakra, just comment in the feed and we will pick a winner from the Wheel of Names. Are there any questions, any pieces that you want to see again up close? Any questions that you have that we can answer? Thank you so much for enjoying today's Crystal Convos. It was so nice to have both Andrew and Tom with me. I absolutely love the rotation of the funky crew. I love that we're adding all different personalities and flares and favors to Crystal Convos. That's how it should be. Thank you for spending your Monday evening with us. We appreciate you. I'm happy to show any of the pieces again. Tom and I are happy to answer any questions you have. We will be doing the other half of the Zodiac next Monday at 6:30. So if we didn't get to your sign, then I'll see you again. Same place,
do we
same
do
time.
6 this week? Half of them?
Yeah, I think so.
Cool. And Andrew will be back to do that too. Yeah, we appreciate you watching. If you have feedback, if you're watching this later, leave a comment. Let us know what you think. Feedback helps, and we also appreciate you tuning in and watching it and just being interested in everything we do at Funky Stuff. We got a great crew here, and everybody's great.
we do have a great crew. We love being here for you. Carnelian is good for a Sag, which is a fire sign. So, carnelian is for fire signs. It's pretty fiery, so it's just going to give you more of your own personal power. For sure, carnelian's a good one for Sag. They need personal power. And sometimes when a Sagittarius feels disempowered, that can really do damage to their psyche and their mental health. And so carnelian would be a great stone for like pulling a Sagittarius out of a depression or out of a panic attack or out of like an argument or a fight or a brick wall. It just gives fresh, confident solar energy to help move through any blockages or stagnant energy. Oh, I'm so glad you like the show. So glad. It's wonderful.
Thanks. I'm adding everybody now, so.
Wheel of Names. So, last moment to get your questions in. If you've been holding your breath, now's the moment. No silly questions. But we are going to spin the Wheel of Names and tell you who is winning this beautiful giveaway.
All right, yeah, if you haven't commented yet, go ahead and comment now.
Last call, 30 seconds for all you late Lindas. If you haven't commented, comment right now. We're doing the Wheel of Names.
All right, I got everyone that's commented. All right, I think we're ready to go.
Do it! Oh, I'm gonna touch it. Here we go. Tapping for your pleasure. Look at all those colors. And it's
oh, sorry, Cheryl. Oh my gosh, you almost had it.
almost.
We actually did. Oh, Cheryl, if you're watching this, we do have an order that you have in our in our shop, so come pick it up. Congratulations, Micheline. Thanks so much. What was the giveaway again?
This is the giveaway.
Oh, yeah.
Enjoy, Micheline. Hope you love it.
That's great. We'll get that off to you. If you're watching in the future, if we're not live right now, you can claim these items for 24 hours.
Just say the number of the item.
You can DM us,
Yeah.
come visit the store. We'd love to see you. And yeah.
Thank you so much for joining us, everyone. I can't wait for next week. Yes, congratulations.
That's so great.
So happy
Thanks,
you
Coral.
saw your one. Thank
Coral
you,
does
Tom.
such an amazing job.
The Capricorn and the Scorpio.
Yeah.
Taking care of business. Andrew, our resident Gemini, and the owners of Funky Stuff I lovingly refer to as the Aquarius Boys. Kai and Adrian and I have been best friends since high school, and I have always referred to them as the Aquarius Boys. They are born like a week apart, maybe less than 2 weeks apart. So they are our Aquarius Boys, our fearless leaders. I'm glad you guys are going to catch the replay. We'll definitely see you next week. Yeah, and those of you that didn't know your sign, astro.com or CoStar or The Pattern or astrocafe.com. Find out your sign, and then when you come on next week, we can talk about it. Yeah.
I saw the sign.
Hey, Tom.
All right, we're going to roll the credits.
Yay!
You've been
Have a
great.
great week, everyone.